Oh man, it's time for some night coffee. Mm. 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 I'm your host, Daniel Crozier. This is another COFOH Live Undead, and I am joined with Scoops and Mischief. But first, do I have something on my face? Holy cow! How are you guys doing? Scoops and Mischief.
Good.
Was that like a sprinkle cream pie that just happened, or
Yeah,
I think
pretty,
so.
pretty close. Yeah, confetti. I wish it was edible.
that would have been nice?
That would have been absolutely pleasant, wouldn't it?
I feel like Homer Simpson was on the other side of that.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
A little bit.
You
Literally.
guys are looking picture perfect, man.
Oh,
You all look.
Excellent, and I love your background. That's absolutely gorgeous. What is that?
we just bought it.
Oh, did you?
Well, we're from Nebraska, so we got to give a little bit of the scenery.
Nice. It looks like the house from that episode of X-Files where it's the nice, pleasant inbred family that that homage to Texas Chainsaw.
It might be.
It might be.
I don't know.
We have a lot of those here in Nebraska. Like, you'll just drive and it's nothing but fields, and all of a sudden there's a random house that just looks like it hasn't been lived in for 30 years.
Yeah, it's kind of fucking freaky, but whatever.
Nebraska Chainsaw.
All the best cults are from here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. That's Nebraska. I think the state model is, cults. We've got them.
Pretty much. Then
What's
Utah.
our actual slogan? I had to think of it. Nebraska, the good life.
Yeah, the good
The
life.
good life. Yeah.
The
Yeah,
good life.
we're fucking freeze to death half the year.
Yeah. Nebraska's pretty good for parts of Colorado are that way too.
Oh, yeah. We figured that out really fast.
Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Oh
That
yeah.
was fucking scary.
Yeah, we somehow ended up in the mountains somewhere. Like, Denver was fine, but then we found our way to a mountain and it was snowing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
So
was not fun.
Scoops Mischief, tell us about yourselves. Where do you come from and how were you conjured?
Hell,
Oh, okay.
That's a great zip code.
at least I do.
We are a horror-themed host, I think would be the kind of the catch-all phrase. But we do a lot of different things. We host heavy metal and hard rock shows, interview bands.
Yeah.
We're indie horror film actors, and then we also are radio personalities. So we kind of, anything that is entertainment.
We're in it.
Yeah, you fit a lot of niches. Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're fist deep in there.
Oh my God. I have a little fist. So,
Go deep or go home.
I got a big one, so
Oh, no.
I'm gonna make up for it.
Oh my.
Oh,
Inquiring minds want to know.
I don't know if you do.
This could get X-rated real fast.
Sounds hot. But man, yeah, you guys are doing all kinds of things. Tell us a little bit about your radio show. I'm sure some of our viewers aren't aware of all the cool things that you're doing.
So we have 2 different radio shows over on Hellfire Entertainment Media Group. On Mondays, we have a Shit Show Theater, which is us tearing apart films, indie films.
Yeah.
Definitely
Nice.
now indie films, because we were doing like major films, and then Facebook said no.
Yeah.
So now we're doing indie films. We also like interview directors and stuff on that show. And then we also do Friday Fuckery Show, which is where we interview like bands, rap, hip hop, metal,
Nice.
Yeah, we ask them all the pressing questions like, if you had a vagina for 24 hours, what would you do with it?
That's true. That is very pressing, especially especially during these pandemic times.
Yeah.
You got a lot of time to ponder those things.
They're not making music right now, so we have to know.
No, most definitely. Or, is your asshole being bleached? Who's deciding?
Pretty much.
I was like, I'm trying to think of the question we had last week that I thought was hilarious.
I want to know.
If every time you got an erection, what would your sound be? If you had to make a sound effect, that erection, what would it be?
Yeah,
that's pretty interesting. What audio would you assign to that erection?
I don't know. I did not think of one.
Mine would be like ASMR.
Are you sure it's not Ash? This is my boomstick.
Oh yeah. It might be that. It probably would be that. Yeah, you got me there. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say mine is probably, sir, that is a wrong turn.
Oh no.
It wouldn't be a sound so much as a phrase.
The bigger question is, does the audio come out of your pants or out of a random, out of the sky?
Oh yes.
That's true. Some would probably say it's like, why is your penis talking? This isn't basket case.
You're like, I don't know. It just happens.
I mean, there's been movies about penis monsters. I can't remember if they talk, but
yeah.
I think there was Ron Jeremy one time. I can't remember what the fucking name of it was, but it was a penis that ate people.
An Oscar contender.
Really?
Yeah. He's probably seen it too. He probably knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Probably have. And it's like, whoa, this is going to go right on the top of my Academy list.
Yeah. And then there was the trauma film with the dude that had the big old dick monster in his pants.
Yeah. I can't remember. Was that Terra Firma?
I can't remember. Or was it Tromeo and Juliet? I can't.
Oh, Tromeo and Juliet. You're right. Tromeo and Juliet. Yep.
Yeah. He's got a big old monster in his pants, and it has teeth and everything.
Yeah, I think that was written by James Gunn, the director of the Guardians of the Galaxy movies.
Yeah. And,
how did he go from that to Guardians?
I mean, it kind of looks like a xenomorph when it comes out, like from Alien, but like cream colored.
Oh, well, there was an albino alien, I think, in Alien 4, wasn't there?
Oh yeah, the one with the giant vagina.
Yeah. Well, you got to have you got to have the male part and then the female part. So maybe if those two, if Tromeo and Juliet and Alien 4 got together, that'd be a nice crossover.
I mean, at least you'd feel it. I mean, have you seen that vagina on that thing? God damn, that thing's huge.
You can walk in it.
She got a big old fat cat.
Oh,
attention to that?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, it's got a giant vagina. It's huge.
I'm not looking at genitals of xenomorphs.
Well, I mean, how can you fucking miss it?
They're practically drapes.
Yeah, like Arby's roast beef.
Ooh, yeah. If you come home and your drapes are covered in horsey sauce, it's time to leave or burn the house down.
You're like, move on to the next one.
I prefer Arby's sauce.
Yeah, there you go. Well, it's a little bit tangier, right?
Yeah. It's more like I don't know. What is that even supposed to be? Like barbecue sauce?
So, probably the closest thing they've got. I try not to delve too deep into Arby's.
Yeah, that could be terrible.
He wants to be sponsored by Arby's at some point.
No, the hell I do not.
Oh, Mischief, you do? Scoops and Mischief, brought to you by Arby's. We got the beef.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I screwed that up. I think we got the meat or something. But whatever. It's all artificial. It's not real meat.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think that's real beef.
No.
Yeah. That's not a roast beef. This is a roast beef, and then you whatever you cook at home, I guess. But hey, so you guys got so many things going on. We were talking, before, we went live. You're in tons of movies. We were talking about my friend Angela and, some of the films that you've been working on with her. Can you tell us a little bit about those experiences?
Yeah. So she's hilarious, especially at 5 a.m. She mostly works like this. She gets much more lively after about like 10 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's wonderful to work with on set. We worked with her on set of Clown Motel 2.
Yeah.
We've got a few more movies
Cool.
coming out that were not filmed yet, but going to film as soon as COVID lifts, hopefully soon.
Yeah, because we got Staycation.
Yeah.
Terror Tunes 4.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Once Upon a Nightmare.
Yeah, Once Upon a Nightmare, the web series.
Cool.
There's probably more coming, I'm sure.
There's no shortage of projects for you guys.
No. No. I feel like we have a new project like every 3 weeks, which I am not complaining about at all.
That's awesome. That's fantastic. When you're cast in these films, are you playing yourselves, Scoops and Mischief, or are you cast as different characters, or how does that work?
We haven't been cast as different characters yet. They always want Scoops and Mischief, but we will do other characters as long as they're monster villain types.
Oh, nice. Monster villain fights. You guys want to be the villains, or I think it'd be also hilarious to have killer clowns as the heroes, as the protagonists.
That'd be fun.
Would that even work?
Well, you guys, come into the fish out of water type scenario. You guys come into a different town. It's a town full of cult-like people, and you're like, okay, the evil clown's got to clean house. I think I just wrote a script for you guys. I'm trademarking it. You're gonna have to come to me.
So we would be we'd be like Venom and Deadpool.
Oh, there you go. Kind of like that. The anti-hero.
Angela's right. We lied. We are ourselves, human selves, and Scoops and Mischief in Terror Tunes 4.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. No doubt. That's cool. Yeah, here's Angela's. Yeah, not true. Terror Tunes 4, you will be normal and clowns. Whoa face, I guess. I don't know what that is. She also says, we got the meat. So I did get that wrong. Thanks, Angela. She's able to fact check in real time. I'm surprised she's not in politics.
And that might be a good thing if she was.
Yeah. We'd probably have a little bit more clarity.
Yeah.
Weed
was illegal, definitely.
Azazel, I'm butchering his name.
Azazel ain't no goddamn hero. He wants to be.
Azazel.
You lying ass.
He's gonna be the Robin to your Batman.
Ian says, hi, Scoops and his wife.
Ian, we worked with Ian on Clown Motel 2, and obviously he still doesn't know my name, but that's fine.
Yeah, Ian's, I guess, sweet kid, slow to the game.
It happens to the best of us.
That's all right. Yeah, Ian, don't worry. You're nowhere near as slow as I am. Let's just say, I'm so lazy. I don't even heat my coffee. It's always room temperature.
Ugh, I can't drink coffee at any temperature. So
okay. It's probably for the best of you, because caffeine is one of the most addictive substances on earth. Angela would know because she needs it until for her 10 o'clock stuff. Wow, she didn't have a response.
Her brain's empty.
I think that's stars.
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Oh, is it stars? Okay. So, yeah. So you guys also have a horror convention. That's coming up next year, right?
Yep.
Correct. I'll let you do the whole honors on that one.
So it's August 13th of next year, so 2022, here in Omaha, Nebraska. So for those of you that aren't in Omaha, Nebraska, that gives you 18 months to figure out how the fuck to get here. So, but it's going to be a horror convention and a music festival. So we're going to have horror celebrities, live show. We'll also have bands going on all day.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
Yeah.
The vendor area, which we're calling the chopping mall.
The chopping mall, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have vendors of all kinds.
Oh my God, that's fantastic. I've got your website, your Scoops and Mischief official.com website going, and your hellfireradio.com /Midwest Slaughterfest website scrolling at the bottom. So at the end of this, not now, people, not now. Stay here.
Yeah.
Go to those websites. Look up Midwest Slaughterhouse Fest, or I'm sorry, Slaughterfest. Let me edit that real quick.
Now, I must say, Slaughterhouse is a great game. It's a great video game.
Yeah, I think I got a little carried away. It's like, oh, Slaughterhouse Fest. All right.
Oh, apparently Azazel's going to be on the stripper pole, which you definitely want to see.
That sounds festive and incredibly neighborly. That's very nice.
Yeah. Why not?
He's pretty neighborly.
Now you guys were talking about the masks. I think what was it? There's 5 different masks that you have. Is it one for every day of the work week?
Almost.
That's what I'm working on. I'm working on that.
Yeah.
Plus, there's a lot less wear and tear if I have multiple masks that I can interchange in and out of. People like seeing the different, changes. And even with the masks, I kind of change my character, the way he acts, according to what one I'm wearing.
Nice.
So, some of them like the funnier one. Some of them like the darker one. It just depends.
Yeah.
Not the diapers. But it depends.
Diapers.
Oh, you got a diaper one too, huh?
Not the diapers, but it depends.
Okay, yeah, all right.
You're slow today too. It's okay.
I haven't slept much.
And the Christmas one.
Oh yeah, I like my Christmas one. That I only wear that for the month of December and a portion of November, and then it's back to the normal.
Nice. Yeah. Angela says you guys have the best masks. Holly ones were epic. So she's seen you guys in all your intimate glory, huh?
Except my penis. She's never seen my penis.
Oh, that's good.
That's probably for the best, because we've already had that conversation.
She did sleep in my or put her face in my boob crack on Tom Hotel too.
Yeah.
There's a picture of it somewhere. Somebody has a picture.
Nice.
Dietrich has a picture of it.
Well, that's just very supportive. That's you're a sweet giving person.
Yeah, there are pillows.
I can attest to
that. Yep. Angela did confirm that, so that's sweet of her. It's like, okay, produce the pictures, Angela. Let's go.
Right?
Yeah.
Somebody's got it. Boob crack.
Antonio loves your boob crack. So.
Yeah. Is that what this was? That the technical term for that?
I think it's medical. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yeah. Most
I just created a new word.
Yeah, probably.
Boob crack. Well, it's better than having a back crack or something like that.
Right.
Where you got like a back cleavage or something like that. That's weird.
We've seen that.
I'm not even talking about the lower back. That's just
like
yeah. It looks like Angela said Eileen Dietz has that picture.
She might. She might. Who knows? I just know somebody took a picture of it.
Hopefully Eileen will jump in here at some point tonight and we'll post it. And we can all enjoy and know that the world is finally corrected and all our worries have to go away because there is your boob crack.
Yeah, exactly. Who cares about COVID when there's a boob crack?
Your boob crack is all over our page, so
it is.
Oh, well, okay, that's true. You guys did send me a number of wonderful photos, very family friendly photos. I think like this. I think this is you and the kids, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, I put a sensor bar. I at least helped you out there so you wouldn't get banned.
Oh, I thought she was just holding a big black ruler or something like that. You know.
That was definitely naked boobies.
So you guys are good graphic designers, is what you're saying?
We try to be.
And all actuality, yeah.
I love the family portraits. I mean, this is what somebody's birthday.
Hard Rock.
No, that's at the Hard Rock Casino.
Oh, okay. That's what that is back behind there. Okay, cool.
It's their like wall of alcohol.
Same place. Nice. Yeah. It looks like you guys own the place.
We damn near do.
Yeah, that's our second house.
Yeah, we're there
we're there all the time.
I love this.
Every 2 days, or not 2 days, but 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I absolutely love this image. I think this one speaks a little bit more to your personalities. Very, very festive.
Oh yeah.
We like festive.
Random park tunnel.
We're like the evil party clowns.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah. So you guys are hosting events and everything like that. So you're you're doing intros and doing emceeing events. Introducing bands and different acts on all kinds of different tours. What's it like to not be able to go out and tour right now and be on the road?
It sucks.
It's been really sad, actually.
Yeah.
We're like, what we would be doing like right now? We're not sitting here.
Yeah, we're actually supposed to be on tour right now, but it all got canceled.
Yeah. So you guys have been.
Last time we were on tour was October. We did a traveling festival with David Ellison from Megadeth, Saliva, A Killer's Confession, and The Crowd.
Yeah.
Nice. That's quite the lineup. And this was back in October.
Right.
Wow. Yeah, that must, I'd imagine, and correct me if I'm wrong, that must have been, quite a difficult thing, to do, kind of under a pandemic. I don't know what Nebraska's like back then, but.
Well, that was actually down in Texas.
Texas, yeah.
Oh, okay. I see.
Well, cool. We did San Antonio, Slidell, Louisiana, and then Seabrook, Texas.
All outdoors.
Nice. And with kind of going back to Slaughterfest, it seems like that's a wonderful solution for coming out of COVID and going into such an epic event for horror fans and music fans. What a beautiful blend. What a great marriage.
Yeah, we actually been talking about that for
since we started, really.
God, like 3 years. So we talked about it and really didn't know the people, didn't know how to get started. And then throughout all of our years of being with radio stations and now running our own radio station, we were able to make the contacts and learn a lot and decided that now was the time to pull the trigger on it.
Nice. And that's all done through Hellfire Radio, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful. You sent me a clip, a promo of what to expect for the first year of Slaughterfest, and that's going to be next year, right?
Right.
Yep. August 13th.
Sweet. August 13th. Let me play that right now. Something for all of you to whet your mouth to, or whet your appetite. I don't know. Fuck it. Let's play it. Oh, that's fantastic. So, so that's kind of the first run of the lineup. You're going to make new announcements pretty over the next few months, I suppose. Actually, 18 months, right?
By the time it's all said and done, we'll have over 40 different acts between the bands, sideshow performers, and horse celebrities.
Nice. That's fantastic. I can't wait to come and see you guys and meet you in person and see the show. That sounds like such a spectacular thing.
It's going to be amazing.
It's going to be a fun time. I'm hoping it's not hot as balls, but we'll see.
Yeah. We've got some pretty big announcements that we already know are coming, but we haven't announced it yet. So there's some really, really big ones that are coming within the next 2-3 weeks.
Nice. Man, I can't wait to hear that. We were talking off camera too that we have a mutual friend other than Angela. Yeah. The Enigma, who's set up in Sydney, Nebraska, just a few hours away from you, with his tattoo shop. Hopefully, Enigma will come and perform at your show. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Say no more.
It's kind of funny. We were actually talking about that this morning.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Every morning, that's like one of the first things that we do while I'm sitting there drinking coffee is we'll start going over all the acts that we're debating on and talking about and start to compile a list every day so she can shoot off emails every morning and just kind of get that rolling every single day.
That's awesome. It sounds like you guys have a fantastic working dynamic to do these type of undertakings. I mean, putting on shows like this is not an easy task.
No. We just started this, and it's been at least a good 8 hours of our workday is dedicated to that.
Nice.
Well, that's every 7 days a week so far.
Yeah. It can be unrelenting. Even 18 months out.
Yes, definitely. Between graphic design work and production for the commercials, and we shoot out a new commercial about once every 3 days. So
that is intense.
We're hitting pretty heavy.
Plus the regular schedule that you guys keep with the radio show, the online shows, and even doing movies and touring. Good God.
Yeah. It's a lot.
If we start moving away, so
it's our work day is generally about 16 to 17 hours 7 days a week.
Good God. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I thought I was busy. You've got me beat by at least 20 some hours a day.
Luckily, this is our full-time job. So, when we're not out touring, we are home. We're in our home offices, working our ass off, whether it's, she takes care of a lot of the behind-the-scenes stuff, emails and all that. I'm the one that does all the phone calls, and so I'm on the phone all day. She's typing away, doing emails, and I do all the production work for the commercials, and it's taxing.
Yeah, I bet I would love to see a commercial with the two of you in character on the phone, like you with the mask, sitting there in that voice. Hey, this is Scoops Mischief. I want to book you for our Slaughterfest show. Yeah, okay, put you down. All right, another one just announced.
They actually might take me more seriously, man.
They might, yeah.
They know it's bad because, even outside of the character, everybody still calls me Scoops.
Yeah.
Oh,
really? I don't
really?
even think half of our employees know what my real name is.
Probably not.
That's probably for the best, It's like, hey, whose signature is on this? It doesn't say Scoops. Dun, dun, dun.
That's like whenever I do morning conferences and I'm on as myself, and we'll get new employees that are like, "Who the fuck is this?
Who is this?
Who are you? I'm your boss."
I'm your boss.
Oh,
When you show up, I want you to be presentable. Come on. Where's your mask?
I know. Is that why they're so angry in the morning?
Yeah, maybe.
Fuck. I guess I gotta put the goddamn mask on in the morning then too.
Yeah, sorry. If you want,
bitch now.
yeah. Otherwise, nobody takes you seriously. It's like, wait, where's the mask? You're not serious. Come on now.
Oh no. I get it all the time. We'll get into an event and we're setting up the table and tent, and of course I'm me whenever I'm doing that. I'm not gonna sweat this fucking mask, and I gotta set it up as it is. And people will walk up and they'll ask her, "Where's Scoops?" And she'll sit there and laugh. And I say, "Oh, he'll be out later," and I'm like right behind him. But don't mind me. I'm the merch guy.
That happened to poor Magnus.
Well, that's probably good. Keep the mystery, up. It's just like where are these people? Oh, you mean our bosses? Yeah.
They're clowns. You'll see them when they come.
You'll know.
Yeah. Nice. Angela was mentioning that you're going to be in the Estes Park episode of Once Upon a Nightmare. So
news to me.
That's news to you, huh?
Yeah, for sure. I knew we were in Freak Carnival, which I think is episode 7, and then episode 11, Fear the Clown. So I guess we're also in that episode. I don't know which one that is, but
okay, excellent. She keeps typing. Yes, they are a force to be reckoned with. Commercials. I cannot wait to see the ones for our upcoming pandemic horror. So is that Staycation? I assume.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep, that's Staycation.
Nice. Okay, that keeps moving. Cool, man. You guys are. Jeez. I really don't understand how you guys even sleep or rest or any of this.
Well, we are sponsored by Spider Energy Drink, and that helps.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that does. Now
they send us stuff all the time.
Now we need a coffee sponsorship for me.
Right. Yes, you do. We've got Mutiny Cafe out here. They sponsor a couple of my shows, so that's usually what I'm drinking.
There you go.
We had coffee for a minute, but that company went under.
Oh, really? You just kept partaking in their goods.
Well, they were over in the UK.
Yeah.
So they were shipping all their stuff over here, which is expensive. It's so expensive. So I'm sure that was a lot.
Sure, most definitely. The Angela just responded. Okay. It's the one that Brittany, Joseph, and her are working on. So
sweet.
So yeah, at least in them you can trust.
Yeah, Angela keeps us pretty busy, which we love.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. The with all the films that you're doing, when we were off camera, you were talking about how you would just love to do that, more often than not. Correct?
Yeah, we if I could, I would just do films year round, and I would probably drop the hosting gig because I do love the hosting gig. I really do. But I've always been a horror film fanatic ever since I was a little child. And it wasn't even like the big films. It was all the indie films that I was into. Like right off the bat, I think my very first introduction to horror was Puppet Master.
Oh, no kidding. That's fantastic.
I loved Full Moon Productions, everything, Demonic Toys, Doll Man. I mean, every bit of it, Pit and the Pendulum. And then I got into Trauma when I got a little bit older and was allowed to look at tits and ass. And so I got really big at Trauma. Yeah, I still love Trauma. Like, she'll sit there and look at me like, why do you like this? I'm like, you fuck off. I love Trauma. I love Trauma films. You could just bite it because I love it. All right, leave me alone.
Mischief has taste, whereas Scoops and I, we do not. We are tasteless.
Yeah, I guess like one of my heroes was always Clive Barker. I loved the Hellraiser series and
so good.
Rawhead Rex, which I actually watched last night for like the 10 billionth time. And
nice. Incidentally, I don't think I've seen that yet. So that's definitely on my hit list. So
it's on Amazon Prime right now.
Really? Okay. Yeah. Nice. That I'll have to check that out. This weekend. Tamara is saying that she also loves some Clive Barker. So that's.
Yeah, I actually got the chance to meet Clive back in 2019 because we went and hosted the red carpet for Shockfest Film Festival.
Oh, cool.
He happened to be there, so I actually got to meet him and get something signed by him and got to profess my love to him.
That's fantastic. I hear he's sweet in person.
He was. He was definitely awesome. We also met Fred Durst from Lit Bizkit there, and I decided to braid him with puns from his music, which he didn't think was very funny. But hey, win some, you'll some.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm getting nudged by my buddy at our merch table. I'm like, what do you want? And he goes, Lit Bizkit. And I look up and it's Fred Durst.
Yeah.
And the first thing out of my mouth is, are you here for the nookie? That was very funny. Everybody else did. Everybody was laughing but him.
Yeah.
He probably gets it all the time. He probably gets it.
Okay. He's gonna go on rolling, baby. Everybody started laughing again, and he's just
yeah. He deserves it. Next time, don't write that line, Fred Durst.
Yeah, I mean, he gave me way too much material. It was way too easy.
Yeah, it's very. The '90s are pretty easy for that, aren't they?
Yeah. You can make puns out of every song ever written in the '90s.
Pretty much, yeah. So, Mischief. What was your inspiration? To be a horror clown and do the makeup.
So I worked for the haunt industry, like haunted houses and stuff,
cool.
For like the last 13 years. About like 4 years in, or 5 years in, I was like haunt manager, like inside the house, and they were like, "Hey, we had hired this girl. She's not very good. She needs help. Can you go up to the clown room and help her?" And I was like, "Fuck y'all! I'm not being a clown. That's stupid." And they're like, "One night, just go up there, help her." Right. I was like, "Okay, fine." So I go up the stairs, and I was like, "Hey, so what's your clown name?" And she's like, "Treble." I said, "Okay, I have to be up here for a night, so I have to come up with a name." So I was like, okay, I literally like got out my phone and was like, other words for trouble. Mischief popped up. I was like, okay, Mischief is good. Became Mischief. And we like kind of had a duo thing after that forever. I mean, like, I was like, that is so fun. I could say whatever I want.
Yeah.
And get away with it.
Nice.
So I never went back like down into the normal house. I stayed up in the clown house. And then my makeup has really evolved. I used to do like old school, like diamond patterns, that kind of thing. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, what about like more messy? Just like a little more grungy instead of like, I'm a child's party clown.
Right.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's kind of how I evolved into what I have now. And she still does the clown thing and she's still at the haunted house, but I kind of, moved on from that. I don't have time to do haunts anymore, which is sad. But
yeah. Is that how you and Scoops met? Was through the haunt?
No, we were both doing live shows. I was doing live shows for my haunt, and he was doing live shows for his promotion music company. Cool. And he does graphic design, and I was like, I slid into his DMs basically. I was like, hey, your graphic design is nice, but your butt looks nicer.
Oh, I think that's a wonderful basis for a '90s love song.
Yeah, I was working down in Florida And actually, I was on tour with a couple of bands at the time, and I was actually in Jacksonville, Florida, and I get text and it's, "Hey, I really want to be with you." I said, "Okay."
Ooh.
And she was like, "But I have kids, and if we're going to do this, I want to know that it's serious, but I can't move to you." And at the time, I was living in South Carolina, where I'm from.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, I want you to move to Nebraska, and I want to come get you and help you move on Tuesday. I'm like,
Jeez.
Tuesday? Like 4 days from now, Tuesday? And she was like, yes. And
Wow.
I'm like, oh man, she wants a decision right now.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. I went outside and talked to my manager at the time about it, and she was like, I think you should roll the dice and go. And I'm like, okay.
That's amazing.
Unfortunately for I'm a Gemini, so I am very I'm very direct. I'm like, I have 6-year-old twins. At the time I had 3-year-old twins. So I was like, we'd been talking for a long time, and I was like, all right, look, so either you're moving here or we're just going to stop here because I don't have time. I don't have time to do that.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay.
Yeah,
I totally get it, especially when kids are involved. You got no time for bullshit,
Yeah. Nope. I rolled the dice and never looked back. Now I'm in this fucking frozen hellhole. No
Down
more
inside, you like it.
No more beaches.
You get to go see your mom.
No more margaritas on the sand.
They have sand someplace in Nebraska. Just make your own.
You're on a fucking children's playground.
We can go to a lake.
It's still a location.
That's red clay. There's a big difference between red clay and fucking sand. You don't know what sand is. The only sand you know is a kinetic sand that comes in a plastic bag.
Well, there's that. That is an actual really inspiring love story. I love that. That's amazing. You should make that into a movie, and then the sequel could be the horror version.
There you go. We've thought about doing like a coffee book, like a coffee table book.
Yeah, we are doing the book.
Cool.
Including kind of just like tour stories and because a lot of weird shit has happened to us for some reason. But
I couldn't imagine why. I don't understand.
We attract weirdos.
Like that one time that girl wanted to rape me at Rock and Shock.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was.
She was like legit.
She was very forward.
Yeah, she was. I had to go to the bathroom we were doing Rock and Shock, and it was our first tour at Scoops Mischief ever.
Mm-hmm.
And we were there, and it was like us and Bill Mosley was there, Derek Mears,
Twisted was walking around.
Yeah, Twisted was playing. They had bands and everything, and I told her, I was like, I got to go run to the bathroom real quick. She's like, okay, so I'm going. And this girl jumps up and grabs my collar. She goes, I have a clone fetish, and we're fucking right now. Where are we going?
Oh, jeez.
I just kind of froze because I was like, I've never had this happen to me before in my life. You need to go you need to go down there and talk to her, and if she okays it, then she has to be involved. And she looks down there at Mischief and looks at me, and she goes, never mind. She walks off. Yeah, that was probably a good choice.
Yeah.
Because that girl couldn't have been any more than like 5'1" and maybe like 80 pounds.
Ooh. Jeez.
Yeah, it was weird. It was weird.
It sounds like you guys probably have a plethora of stories on tour. Mischief, what else has happened to you guys on tour?
Oh my gosh, so much crap. I don't even know.
What about the guy that we were stuck in traffic in Atlanta? And he ran out of his car, pulled his pants down, had his dick in his hand, was peeing all the way to the fence.
to like the side of the road.
Like,
we were live too on Facebook.
Yeah, we're live, and this dude's running out with his dick in his hand, peeing all over the place.
We made a GIF out of it. It's somewhere. We should find it. But there is a GIF. Like, we were literally just, talking. At that time, nobody knew what we looked like. So we were just showing, like, the road. We're driving. We're talking while we're driving. His mask is sitting up on the dash. And we're all sitting in Atlanta traffic. We've been there for, like, 2 hours. Yeah, and this guy just running across, like, 3 lanes of traffic, dick in hand, just peeing as he's running. And we're like...
Well, we're going to go, man.
We're like, oh, no.
Welcome to Atlanta.
I've never been. I was terrified.
Yeah.
I thought we had traffic here in like Nebraska, but definitely not. Definitely not like Atlanta traffic.
Yep. Let's see. There's a time that I had that small child in my arms and I almost head dived off the stage.
That was like a few months ago.
Yeah.
He was like squatted down on like a tall speaker, and this little, I don't even know how old he was, maybe 2.
Yeah. Maybe
infatuated with him, like little guy. I don't even know. He had a little leather jacket on.
He's waving at me and
like, hold me.
Like wanted me to hold him. So I walked over and I waved to him, and the mom was like,
"Take my baby.
Can you take him and take a picture with him on stage?" So I was like, "Sure." Wow. So I reached down to grab this kid, and we take a picture. And I go to hand him back. She gets him, and one of the straps popped on the speaker, and it starts tilting forward. And I'm like going down, and luckily I reached back and grabbed one of the hangers on the stage. I was able to pull myself back up, but I was going down fast.
Jeez. Did the speaker fell over, or you were able to?
I caught it too because I was standing on it, so I like just kind of cemented myself down and grabbed that bar and just jerked myself up.
Yeah, I'm glad you and the kid are okay then.
Yeah, I was more scared about dropping this 2-year-old child than I was myself.
Well, and that's what I think is super funny. It's like we're kind of meant to be scary. Like we're kind of scary looking. And like kids are just, we're magnets for kids. And I don't know why. It happens to me a lot. Like
you are not.
I'll be walking by and kids are like, oh my gosh. They just like follow me around. I do paint kids' faces at like conventions and stuff. So I'll just have like an army of myself running around. It's great.
Oh, that's fun. I hope you guys got a lot of photo proof of that. That would make an awesome image.
Oh yeah.
And kind of like
Indians.
I didn't really realize how many fans we had till we did a festival about a year and a half ago. And we were up in, I think, Virginia or West Virginia, and I'm standing on stage, and I'm performing with this band. They want to be up there because we do, like, hype guy stuff, too. Like, we'll tour with bands and be their hype guy if they want us to.
Right. Cool.
We've done stuff with Raven Black and a few other bands before. So I'm up there. I'm headbanging, throwing fucking toilet paper and all this other fucking shit. And I look out. I just see the sea of, like, mini Mischiefs and fucking Scoops of Mischief T-shirts, like, galore. And I'm just like,
cool.
Damn, does this mean we made it? Like we did.
We knew we made it when we went to Arkansas and the church was protesting our appearance.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Wow. That's pretty awesome.
We did a show in Arkansas. We did a show in Arkansas. And there's this, like, troop of, like, 20, I guess, Christians or evangelists or whatever that had signs that were like, Scoops of Mischief, go back to hell, leave Arkansas, all kinds of shit. And,
we were so excited. We were like,
so
yes!
I'm like walking I'm patronizing them. I'm like, throwing shit at them. And so the preacher comes up and grabs my horns.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to lynch you back to hell.
Oh.
Yeah, like,
before I could do anything, I feel this rush of wind. And next thing I know, this police officer, this big old woman police officer, has slammed him on the fucking ground, flipped him over, arrested him. They came and picked him up, and she was like, you're being arrested for terroristic threats. I didn't even know she was standing there. And she gets up, and she's like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. And she was like, can I take a picture with you? On the Arkansas PD's website for a long time. There was a picture of me and like 10 Arkansas PD police officers.
Oh, that's cool.
In that venue, so it was cool. That was awesome.
That was pretty cool. Yeah. Somebody threatens your life like that. That's a verbal threat. That's legally, they can be arrested and charged.
They took his ass to jail. He went to jail.
Jeez, that's pretty freaky. Yeah, but what a great story. Yeah, this should be a coffee table book. Make sure the cover is the two of you in smoking jackets and stuff, and you got your cigars and your monocles.
He has a picture like that.
Yeah.
Well, there's me because remember the last set I did in like the robe and I had the cigar. Yeah.
That's awesome. I want to see that picture. Angela, pop back in. We all love you, and spending time on set with you was so amazing. Such amazing souls. So chill and real and just pure awesomeness.
Thank you, Angela.
Sounds like I made a derpy heart. There we go. My pinkies don't work.
And she wants that fucking coffee table book. Get on that. Let's go.
We got to do it. We got to.
I've actually already been working on it.
Yeah, I was like, it's just
Slowly
like
but
typing
surely.
everything out.
Ooh.
There's just so much.
Call it the Nookie.
Oh my God.
And send one to Fred Durst.
Yeah, most definitely.
He'll be like, this goddamn clown just won't leave me alone.
Yeah, make sure you got a nice page just musing about him and stuff. Yeah, have it folded and you sign it right there. Sign for his copy and everything.
There you go.
Yeah, either that or we did it all for the rookie.
We could do a photo shoot where you're holding like an 8x10 of Fred Durst.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I have the Adidas tracksuit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Right. What was that a Limp Bizkit thing or a Korn thing? I can't remember.
That was every new metal band thing.
Was it every new metal band?
Every band that was labeled new metal wore Adidas tracksuits at that time.
I don't think any of them really did any running or any bicycling or anything to warrant that.
Not, definitely.
Probably
not.
because they were just comfy.
Yeah.
True. They are comfy. And
when I'm on tour, I look like a fucking homie.
Yeah.
I wear nothing but Puma, like Puma sweatshorts, Puma sweatshirt, Puma shoes, Puma hoodie, and sunglasses.
Yes.
And that's like every tour. That's all I wear because you're stuck in a car for
a long time. Yeah.
Long periods of time. You want to be as comfortable as humanly possible.
That's
when
right.
you're in that fucking car for so long.
That's why I bring my hemorrhoid donut. So
good idea.
We're actually working on getting a tour bus now.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. That's cool. Well, that'll be the perfect thing to bring the family along, right? The twins.
Yeah. Our daughter really wants to be a clown so bad.
Yeah.
So bad.
Our son wants to be a transformer.
Yeah, he just wants to be a transformer.
As one should, right?
He hates it because sometimes I'll go in his room and tell him good night before we do live shows, so I have to go in like this. And it's like wide-eyed the hell. And
like get up to here, he's like, "Good night, Dad."
Good night, Dad.
Yeah. Enjoy your nightmares. Did you go potty?
Pretty much.
He's like, on myself just now.
So much so I shot up, Dad. Thanks a lot.
Right.
Thanks for screwing up my brand new sheets.
Yeah, our daughter is very much into horror. She says at least once a day. She's like, when I'm older, I'm going to be Scoops Mischief, but I'm going to be, I don't even remember what she told me what her name was today, but she's like, I'm going to have cat ears and scary makeup. I was like, okay, whatever you want to do.
Sure, kid, you got it.
Are they, how old are they now? Are they preteens?
Almost,
They're 6.
No, they're almost 7.
Yeah, almost 7.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was going to say, later on in life, they're going to rebel against you guys and become, accountants.
Maybe.
Probably.
Yeah.
Well,
What happened with wanting to be a transformer or a clown? I mean, those are obtainable, goals.
Right?
Yeah. It's well, with our luck, they're gonna be Pentecostal preachers.
Oh my
Ooh, geez.
Maybe.
Yeah.
We're all for like whatever you want to do, we'll stand behind it. So
Yeah.
our son is on the spectrum, so he's high functioning autistic. So he literally thinks he will be a transformer when he grows up. It was a train for a while. He was like, I'm going to be a train. I was like, oh, a train conductor? No, a train. What part of I'm going to be a train?
That's a lot of horsepower, son.
Yeah. I was like, okay, you got it.
Yeah. Not like people will come up and ask him like, oh, where are you from? Cybertron.
Yep. Cybertron.
Literally, that's what he tells you. If you ask him where he's from, he will tell you Cybertron.
Well, if to be a good transformer, you need to be a contortionist first.
Right.
You gotta bend and fold in places you normally wouldn't.
He's working on it.
He's working on it.
That's fantastic. Scoops Mischief, it's been a pleasure having you guys on. Thanks for being so generous with your time and coming on the show and talking about all the amazing things that you're doing. It's absolutely wonderful. It's so cool.
Thank you. Thanks for having us on.
Yeah, and I can't wait to hopefully next year, we can come out and support Slaughterfest. I think that'd be, awesome. And and hopefully we can see our friend the Enigma, plug there as well. But I'm absolutely just flabbergasted at all the cool things that you guys are doing and producing, with the radio show on Hellfire Radio, and can't wait to get you guys back out on tour, and more importantly, get you in front of the camera more often.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
And enjoy your new house and your background. It's very picturesque. I noticed the clouds don't move very well in Nebraska.
No, they're there.
Stagnant clouds.
Yeah.
Stagnant clouds. So sad. But so awesome. Guys, thanks so much for coming on the show. Everybody watching after the show, make sure you visit their website, Scoops and Mischiefofficial.com. And then, of course, the Midwest Slaughterfest at hellfireradio.com/Midwest Slaughterfest. So, visit it and support these amazing artists in, what they're doing, in such wonderful endeavors, bringing communities together, no less. So that's something that's desperately needed in these pandemic times. So, guys, go ahead, stay on for a few minutes. And everybody out there, thanks for tuning in. Make sure you take care of each other, look out for each other. We love you. Have a good night.